come to Cyberflakes. I know we've talked about this several times, and people say, well, APIs were taken down. Well, you need to buy the Cyberflix
Premium.
Cyberflix Premium. That's messed up. Mike Tyson, if you're watching me, please don't punch me in the face if you run into me.
Well, you know what he says, right?
What?
Mike Tyson says that social media, I'm paraphrasing because I can't remember the exact quote.
Social media.
I can't say it like him. I'm not going to try. But he says social media has made people not scared to say what they want and not get punched in the face.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Back in the day when you wanted to be a bully, you were a bully face to face, and people were traumatized that way. Now they're being online bullies, and then I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but you'll get some guy who would typically get bullied in real life.
Yeah.
I guess have big boy pants. This is what's funny. Let's just say I was one of those kids that got picked on a lot because I was really, really short. Like I probably could have passed as a midget at one time. I was hella short. At the age of 19, I graduated high school. I was probably like 5'1". I didn't even weigh 100 pounds.
Yeah.
But I was a very late bloomer. I hit my growth spurt way later. And I think men don't stop growing until like 24, I think it is, where women stop growing at like 13 or 14. I forget what it is. But men, we have late spurts. So I remember this kid in, I think, elementary school. This girl she just had a crush on me, and I was in the whole thing like, you got cooties, you probably got coronas.
The coronas.
So sorry. I was very like anti, don't hug me, don't touch me, don't. And dude, she came at me and she's like, you're so cute, and she grabbed me and she kissed me on the lips.
Okay.
You know what I did?
You punched her in the face.
I spat in her face.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God.
I spat. I went and I right in her face. I was like, hell no. I'm like, dude, I don't know what kind of sicknesses you got. I was very like, here's my bubble. You get away. I must have been like 8 years old, maybe. Yeah. If a girl tried to do that to me in junior high, I'd be like, oh man, I got something for you to kiss.
I got something for you.
Let me tell you today.
You gonna learn today.
So she went over to one of her friends. She had like a little clique that she hung out with.
Yeah.
This guy was much taller than I was, much taller. Well, the girl was also much taller than me too.
Well, hell, everybody was.
This guy comes over and he just starts cussing me like, you want to spit on people's faces, you want to do this, you want to do that. And then so he went to hawk up. He was winding up in his throat, and then he went to spit. I put my hand right in front of my face to catch it, and then I put it right back in his face. And then I ran like a bat out of hell, dude. I ran so fast.
Yeah.
This kid started chasing me. Actually, it was like 3 or 4 guys that were chasing me now. So I ended up getting the name Speedy because I used to run from people a lot. But you know what's interesting now is if I were to get some person that wants to be as we call them, keyboard gangsters.
Yeah.
It doesn't take much to be like, where's your IP address? Oh, there you are. Cool. Let me track it back to your MAC address. Oh, wait, is that your computer? Oh, let's see if your computer turns on the next time you shut it down. And I had one person long time ago that really pushed me to that limit. And I told him, close your DVD drive. And he freaked the hell out when his DVD drive popped up. He's like, there's no way you did that. So I did it again.
Yeah. I used to do that to the school computer. Oh, I didn't do nothing.
I feel like I used to do that somewheres.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think the worst thing that I did to that guy who was trying to be a keyboard gangster, I ended up shutting his computer down to the point that it loops within his BIOS.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So now, as you know, I got out of high school, went into the Marine Corps, I grew more, I got taller, I got stronger. I started training, and I know several martial arts. There's a lot of knowledge that I know now that I don't use because it's just, I get in big trouble. But you see now this generation coming up where there are these keyboard gangsters that will try to be dumb, but that nerd that used to pick on back in the day, they're smarter now. Now they're like, cool, you want to mess with me? Guess what? Go check your bank account.
Yeah. I'm kind of happy we're taking a moment and talking about, bullying and kind of how it's changed from when we grew up to what it is today, because it is so much worse today than what it was when we grew up and we dealt with it, right? No matter what it was, you dealt with it right then and there. You didn't have an issue with somebody, they knew about it, you dealt with it at school, and you at home, and you had your personal life. Everything was dealt with at school, and no matter what you were dealing with at school, home was home, and you could get away from it. You could be at peace as much as you could be, depending on your home dynamic, right? Nowadays, they don't tell you to your face. They tell you to social media, and social media spreads like wildfire. And I mean, you like something as crazy as your situation there, as spitting in a girl's face because they kissed you. They could have spun that into all kinds of homophobic situations, and the rumor mill could have started, and it would be so much worse than just dealing with it at school. You know what I mean? Social media has made it so much worse. And we talk about this when we talk about things like VPNs and, watch what you say online. And when people say things on your behalf, I don't know if you saw, so I guess this is part of the what the hell happened in July, but that Twitter hack, did you see who did it? 17-year-old in Florida. Right?
Can we hire him?
But I'm just saying, right? This 17-year-old got God mode on Twitter and started making comments on behalf of the richest people in the world, right? So this is the same kind of stuff. Like, social media is like our online resume of our personality, and people can gain access and make comments on our behalf, make statements on our behalf, make transactions on our behalf. They can do all kinds of stuff. So, I mean, this is a completely different world that we're living in today. It's insane. So just, when we say take care of each other and be humble and be patient, I mean, there's reasons behind all that, because today's society, you don't know what's going to happen, even if you utter the wrong, or you breathe or look the wrong way at somebody.